And welcome back to Heath Plays Minecraft Feed the Beast Beyond. Where we left off, just cracking into the first real day. We've survived the night, got a very few basic gears. We did, however, get ourselves a dog in the evening. It killed a mighty skeleton right outside. I got one of the bones and got him first try, so it was destined to be. Anywho, let's wander on out. We're going to leave the dog in there for now until I've got some sort of way of protecting him. Let's have a look. Now, one of the first things we're going to need is a bit more wood, and these eucalyptus trees are a little harder to cut down than the others. Let's grab a couple more berries here. These are mallow berries from the mod pack Natura. There's no real easy way of getting down. I think there is an easy way of getting down. Getting back up might be a difficult thing, but here goes nothing. Geronimo! Oh. Wow, went straight to the bottom. Whoop. Oh, what was that? I bumped I think the letter C on my keyboard. Welcome to Sire, the best spell programming magic tech mod. Okay, that sounds pretty sweet. An iron cat assembly. I'm gonna have to look into what that is later on. And hey, I was right the other night. There was lava on that side of the mountain. Whoop. Okay, no, getting distracted. Need wood first. Let's get our trusty wooden pick out. Wooden axe out. Chop ourselves one more. Good luck. Or maybe two more. I guess that's what the good luck was for. Let's get this one here. So as I was saying last episode, I really do just want to grab some basic supplies for now. Build up a really just standard base, and then from there we'll be able to... Ooh, what? Hey, none of that. Jesus, my luck at the moment. Zombie skull and skeleton skull. I prefer the skeleton skull because, as we all know, we all have a skeleton inside of us. Sorry, as I was saying, so we're going to build a very basic base to begin with, and we're going to be rushing towards Tinkerer's Tools. There we are. So Tinkerer's Tools lets us build very fancy, like pickaxes, shovels, but more importantly, it lets us build these hammers, which, if you've not seen one of these before, they're amazing when mining. This is a silverbell wood. Very nice. I'm going to try to get a sapling at this. So yeah, to be able to make anything in the Tinkerer's pack, we need to be able to smelt materials. And you're thinking, well, Heath, all you do is you mine some ore, you know, put that into a furnace. Hold on. It's a little loud. You put that into a furnace, and then that's it. You've got all the materials that you need. It's coming this one tree is so much louder than everything else. That's better. It's not quite that simple though. You need to build a smeltery. Okay, got it. You need to build a smeltery for this mod. Now, smelteries require three different things. It requires sand, gravel, and clay. Now, sand should be abundant. In fact, I saw a desert over there. We'll be heading over there in a moment. Clay, a little more difficult. Clay is usually in the rivers, but this is a rather deep river. See, it's got a lot of gravel, but the deep ones usually don't have clay. So we may have to dig a little bit further along to go get that. Let us let's quickly find wherever my base is. Wait. It's up there, isn't it? So the only problem building in the mountains is getting back to the base can be a little tricky. In fact, I'll meet you back there. And we're back at the base. I've already quickly just crafted a couple of shovels and a stone sword as well. I figured we would upgrade just a little bit. Just going to make sure we get a bite to eat. And I believe it's time we venture off to go get some sand. I think one of my other priorities is going to make an easier way to get down without having it such a hassle. I don't want to risk jumping in the water all the time. Knowing my luck, I'll probably miss the next time I do it. Let's see. Let's see what interesting things are around as we travel. We have some cows. What hurt me? Wait. What? Is that a bee? Oh, wow. There's a beehive here. I didn't know that they rendered the bees. I didn't know they actually flew around anymore, let alone hurt you. I'm steering clear of them. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. And there's so many waterfalls in this area. Spamming the keyboard for that seed in the first episode is definitely worth it. This is one of the coolest spawns I've had in Minecraft in recent years. And it just keeps getting cooler. Look at this. Little bit of like a stone mason type area here. We've got ourselves a shallow little river. Now I can get clay and that sand from here, but it's going to be a bit easier to get it right here. Ooh. Oh wow. You know what? I see some good ores. Why don't we get a layer of sand first, and then we'll... Oh, I guess we're down here already. Oh, I have to remember that's a thing. Let's dig my way out. I've got to remember to be a lot more careful in this world. One wrong step, and that can be your end. Get some basic sand. Now in total I'm probably going to need a couple of stacks of these items, so let's just grab this ore that we found first. This is copper ore. Copper and tin, when mixed together in the smeltery, will create bronze, which if I recall is a little bit better than iron. It's fantastic for the starting item to make the hammer out of. Grab just a little bit more coal here as well, because we will need coal to make the items to build the smeltery. So the sand, actually I'll show you. We've got tinkerers here. These items. So we need to build a few different items of smeltery. There's the furnace controller. No, sorry, that's for... there's the smeltery controller, which is made of these little bricks. And these bricks are made from grout, which you put in a furnace. Now, from there, the grout is made from sand, gravel, and clay. Now, it can be any type of sand. It has to be the normal gravel and normal clay, though. So, that is why we're out here getting these items. Going to get ourselves our first bit of iron for the game as well. Nine bits. Ooh, even. Whoa. What? What? 5 of them. Sure. Let's bring you out into the sunlight. Uh-oh. Need to eat. Okay, we're leaving. Oh, it's already late in the day. I get all the way back. I never grabbed enough sand either. Already hungry again. Let's get enough sand that we don't need to come back. You can hear all those zombies all just in that hole over there. Not going near that. Okay, it looks like we've got over a stack of sand now, so not taking any risks. We are going to run back. Of course, I injure myself just jumping. Actually, we're getting pretty low on food, so grab just a little pork. It's always quick to keep moving in a full sprint while jumping. Really helps out a lot. Zombie there. Now, it should be a bit easier to get up this time because I have this shovel. Even though it's dark and probably risky, I'm going to try to make a stairway of sorts. I mean, this is an award-winning stairway. The award it'll win will be worst stairway ever, but it's still an award. That's the important part, right? Ah, the warm glow of home. Let's crack back in here. And I got a couple of bits of food. Pop that in. Okay. So we've got the sand. We even got some iron ore and copper ore, which I think is a decent start there. Let us pop all this stuff we don't need back in for now. Don't need to carry any doors on us, seems a little crazy. And we've got our food. Zombie out the door? I don't think so. Haha. Yeah, too quick for you, mate. 1, 2, hey. Don't hit me back. It's not nice at all. Meanie. Let's try some of this mulberry. Yeah, wow, you gotta eat a lot of that. That's a lot of creepers. 3 creepers just there, couple of zombies. I think I'm gonna just wait the night out. I'll meet you in the morning. Well, it is still in the middle of that night, and I have grown impatient to the point that I dug out a little bit more of the base, and what I'm going to do with that bit more space is I'm going to start tinkerers. Now, I know what you're saying, Heath, you need to get all those supplies first. There is one thing I can do now before having to get those supplies. Well, let's get that sword out of there. So, tinkerers works with these patterns. We'll be smelting inside the smeltery all the metal into liquid that you see down the bottom here, but we need to smelt it out into casts. That way, otherwise the metal is not going to take any shape that we need. You'll see that in action soon enough, but what this means is we need to build a couple of things first. So we'll start off with some wood. I'm going to build a pile of sticks there, and in this cross fashion, like that, you'll see I get the option of crafting 4 blank patterns. And we're going to craft up 16 of those, and we're going to use these to not only create the patterns, but the items that create the patterns themselves. So we'll start off with this piece of wood, pop one of the patterns on top, and you'll see we get a part builder. Pop that down here. There's a few more items we need to craft yet. Put some planks down and put a blank pattern on top of that. We get ourselves a stencil table. There we are. If we make ourselves another chest, pop that in the middle and put one on top of that. We get a pattern chest. And last but by no means least, in fact it's probably the most important, craft a crafting table. Pop a blank pattern on that and we get ourselves a tool station. Let's pop these guys down, hey? Right here will do fine. So I always put the stencil table first, then the pattern chest, a part builder, and then the tool station. So on this end we start with the stencil table. We put our blank patterns in and you see right away we've got all these different stencils we can pick from. Now I can't build anything practical yet, but we'll make the stencils at least just to help us get through this night. To start things off, we've got, well, that's clearly the head of a pickaxe there. We'll make that. We'll also make a handle, and we'll also need, if you take a look over here in the tool station, this is where you build the tools. To make a pickaxe, we will need a handle, a pickaxe head, and this little doodad here, this cross. If we come over here and click on the cross, we'll see that is a binding pattern. This helps us bind it all together. Now we can put all these guys into the pattern chest. Now you might worry it's a bit small, but every time you put one in, a new spot will open back up. And once in the pattern chest, just like with these chests and the crafting tables, you can access the patterns simply here. We'll get back to that once we've done a supply run, because as I can see, it is daytime. So let us creep on out, much like that creeper over there is creeping. Let us grab a bite to eat. Maybe go for a bit of a run. I did say next time I do this I'll probably die, so... fresh air. Cold water. Good way to wake up though. Okay. We're gonna run back over to that desert because I remember seeing a lot of easy to grab gravel. And I believe I saw a little bit of... I think I see some clay. Whoops. Yep, we have some clay. Let's grab as much of that as we can. Just making sure I got it all. Gonna take a quick little swim over here, grab this little bit of gravel. So, hearing a strangely large amount of zombies. But it sounds like they're all underground at least. Just grab a little bit more. That's why we bring a backup shovel. He digs so much slower underwater. It's a little bit too deep down to reach. Whoops. Stop paying attention for 1 second and start to drown. Good going me. Get some of our pork back on our hot bar. Nom 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 nom. Now we're full. Is that more clay? Excellent. Quiet. You know I'm recording. Anyway, I just said quiet, guys. Come on now. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by some zombies, found a bit more clay. Let's grab all that up. Now, how much clay have we... I might need to go change my pants. That surprised me. Wow, if I wasn't underwater then that would have been me dead. That creeper snuck up on me What I was going to check was... Okay, I've got enough clay now, it's just gravel that we need. Wow, I'm not having all that sort of luck at the moment, am I? Anywho, I'm just going to go down this river a little bit. There's a good amount there. I am going to save you from the boring stuff, just going to mine up this gravel here, and I'll meet you back at the base. Woohoo! We found the gravel. Dug it all up, and I probably shouldn't be throwing it on the floor, should I, dog? Should get around to finding a name for you. Let's grab all these up. There we are. Pop these in this table. So now that we've got all the supplies, we'll pop the gravel, a stack of clay, and a stack of sand. And we're going to get 2 grout for each craft here. So we're going to get 2 stacks in total. Now, these unfortunately do need to be cooked in a furnace, which is going to require 8 coal per stack. So I don't even have enough coal right now. Let's quickly make another furnace to speed things along, shall we? Pop that there. And the grout. So, things to do. I'll do it between the episodes. Save you again having me to watch all the boring stuff. I'm going to go out and dig up a bunch of coal off these walls here. So we've got enough to make all that. We'll wait until they all finish smelting. So it'll probably be the next day in Minecraft. Once we've got all those supplies, I think I should have enough to make the smeltery next time on Feed the Beast Beyond. As always, if you've enjoyed the episode, like and subscribe, and comment down below, give us a little bit of feedback, or let me know of anything you want to see, or maybe you've got a good name for the dog, because right now I'm calling him Dog, and I've got nothing else in mind. You have a good day now. Take care. Bye.